Orioles taking on the Minnesota Twins. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Simeon Woods Richardson.
Well, because he doesn't have plus stuff, it's going to be critical that his skipper keeps a close eye on him. Second time, third time through the order, we see the OPS jump dramatically.
Ready to go, Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit.
Gunnar Henderson.
And the home opener is underway.
7 o'clock.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Then there's one down.
Batting second, the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Just starting out here at Target Field. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. Now here's the Orioles DH, Kyle Tucker. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Goes down looking. Leading off, Ellie De La Cruz.
That's a ball.
Late swing, foul to the left. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. Hit on the ground to short. Henderson. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first. 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. And here's the veteran outfielder, Juan Soto.
Hard one.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Top of the second, stepping in, Jackson Merrill. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Ball one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
The third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The 0-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
On the ground, Keishel handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Ball.
Buxton aboard here at first with nobody out. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
The right fielder.
So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Man at first, 1 away. Up the middle. The flip. There's 1. Double play.
Yeah, you're out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. Back at Target Field, here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Ball. Ball
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Just off the outside edge. There's the strike, 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
And that's a strike. Top of the third, no score. Quick move to first. Holliday dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. Fought off foul. And the 0-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
On the ground, right side, Keishel. And there's 2 away. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. He's 0 for 1.
No, that's a ball.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He blasts a souvenir into the second deck.
Ha!
Swings over the top of that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the Twins DH, Trevor Larnach.
Number 9, Trevor Larnach.
D-Ride.
To the right side, and that one handled. Alonso takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. That's a hit. And that's a one-out single.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Here's the 0-1. Up the middle, Holiday throws to Henderson. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. Led off the game with a strikeout. Bounce to the right side. To second. Pulls him off the bag. Ground ball up the middle. Henderson. Two outs, bases full. Here's Juan Soto.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And ball one. A little out front there as he swings through it. That misses the zone. 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't reach it. Should score at least two. Here comes the runner. Now a relay to the plate. See, it's 3-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. So 2 down. So up next for Minnesota, Josh Bell. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Twins get one on this homer. It's now 5-1. Start of the fourth. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Kyle Tucker.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that should be extra bases. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, number 25, Pete Alonso.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Got him swinging for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Foul ball.
Man at second. That one to first. Oh, wow. Nice play. Flips it, and he gets him.
Out of there.
Nicely done.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
No.
Pitch
No,
misses
that's it.
inside. Ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And ball 4, 2
Up
aboard.
next for the Orioles, the left fielder, Colton.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Cody Funderburk gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ball 1.
To the right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallmer. That one hammered center field. Back there. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. Tyler Wells gets the ball now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Oh, great stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Slice to right and foul ball. Deal 1.
Ball.
Swing and a bouncer. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Up next for the Twins, the shortstop,
That one to
Foul
first,
ball.
and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on, and a swing and a miss there. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back in Minnesota, digging in, Jackson Holliday.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Henderson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Tap foul at the plate. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Ball.
Rutschman leads off first with 1 away. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
That's a strike.
Here's the 0-2.
No.
The Twins up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Nice grab. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Right side, hard hit. Alonso steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Ball.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here's Byron Buxton.
In an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Center field. And that ends the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now here's the Orioles DH, Kyle Tucker. Line drive, fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today. On the mound now for the Twins, David Vesta.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Merrill. He's grounded out a couple of times. And a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two. One away with a runner at third. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to the right side. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
First pitch swinging. Runner at third. 2 away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Ball, no.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton should have this one. And that's the third out. Bottom of the sixth inning. And now for the Twins, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell. Now pitching for the
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every out.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
The Twins up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth. Late on that fastball. Aiken in his sixth season, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Toss to Alonso, 2 down. Here's Trevor Larnach, 1 for 2.
The designated hitter, number 9, Trevor Larnach.
No.
And he'll step off and take the signs again. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player has maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
On the ground right side, Keishel. Over to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next,
2 outs,
Orioles,
bases empty.
the catcher, number
Adley
35,
Rutschman, the
Adley
next to hit for the Orioles,
Rutschman.
known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time, and that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with
diving stop at second to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now for the Twins, Luke Keishel. In the air, center field. Merrill in position, takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Twins, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the air, right field, Rooker moving under this one. And there are 2 outs. Here's Royce Lewis. 0 for 3 in this one. Out to short, Henderson. Gets it to first.
You're out.
3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back at target field, here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
In the air, left field. Soto really on his horse for it. 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Bell settles underneath it. 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Runner at second, 2 down. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Bell. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Minnesota, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. No play. That's an infield single. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat in less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now two aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Inside. Ball. And the count is 1-1. First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Into center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Wallner goes after that one for strike one. Outside. Ball one.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Base hit into the outfield. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Hit in the air, center field. Merrill under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Vic Caratini at the plate. 1 for 3. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. So he blasts one out the other way, and they add on. It's 11-1.
I need you and your friends to show up at 10. You leave in the Benz truck. Uber Lux and some who rolled up. I know you when the night is peace. When you relax and dance with me. Slow. Hands on your hip, move slow. Heart in my chest beat fast, but on the gas, I hope that it lasts. You spin my heart around. 4, 3, 6, 8.